Hello guys and welcome to the Alakazam Magic Review Show. I'm of course joined by Jamie Dawes. Jamie,
hello,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Your dad's away for another week, so you're all stuck with me.
I know, honestly, living the life, isn't he?
I know, it looks very nice though. He's having a great time.
I know. I'm trying to manifest sun here, but if you zoom in, literally, I've got goosebumps. It's absolutely freezing here.
It's very cold.
Anywho, right, very, very exciting review show and very exciting times at Alakazam because we have literally stocked up on tons and tons of killer new items. But as per usual, we picked 3. We're going to talk about 3 and we're going to show you 3.
Yeah, and they're all really good. It was hard actually for once to pick which ones to do.
Because there were so many good ones. I'm not joking. This is when it's good to be in a magic shop, you know what I mean? Because we're like, wow, have you seen this yet? No, have you seen that yet? Oh my gosh, there's loads of stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at effect numero uno. Right, so the first item or product we're going to be talking about is this bad boy right here, Paradox Cube.
Yeah, this is like the one through Blackpool videos.
Yeah.
This is the one that everyone's freaking out over. In fact, I've bought one as well.
Oh, it's honestly...
I can't wait to perform it.
It's so good, right? Now, I've never done a Rubik's Cube trick before in my life, but with this one, I had to learn it, obviously, for a social video.
And you did really, considering you've never done one before, you did a good job.
The good thing with this is it's really, really easy to do, actually. So if you have never done cubes before, it doesn't matter. I can't solve a cube. You don't need to be able to solve a cube to do some of the routines on here. And that's the thing, you know, there is more than just that one routine. However, even if it was just that one routine where your spectator solves the cube, it's worth it.
Yeah, 100%.
But let's have a look at the routine quickly now, and then we'll talk about it a bit more after.
I've got 50 quid and I want an easy and impressive magic trick.
Okay, let me show you this one, all right? Now, it uses Rubik's Cubes. Do you want to see it?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, right. It's just come out. It's called Paradox Cube. It's within your budget, and it's so good. Now, can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, makes it a little bit more tricky for me, but that's absolutely fine. Place your hands out.
Yeah.
I'm going to place a cube in your hand, and I'm going to cover it, okay? Cover it with a cloth.
Okay.
Now, perfect. You're going to twist it in just a moment, all right? So get ready to sort of twist it.
Okay.
All right? Now, I'm going to give my cube a little mix-up. In actual fact, I'm going to give it some mixes behind my back as well. Let's go that. Lovely. Just so we're in a random mix. Okay, fantastic. Now, try your best to follow along with me, and we're going to create something impossible. So, take a hold of your cube, and you're going to twist the right-hand side, so that's this side here. You're going to go once, twice, okay? You're going to twist it twice.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, I want you to go to the top of the cube, and you're going to twist that twice. Once, twice. You got it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now you're going to go to the top again. You're going to go once, twice.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. And now, just the other, the left-hand side, once, twice.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, we're going to try something random. You've been mixing it up along with me. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, check this out. We're going to try something here. Hopefully, we can just take the cube and go 1, 2, 3. And manage to solve the cube just like that. Now, obviously, being a magician, that's pretty impressive. But you mixed up your cube, yet somehow, if I just tap on it like that, watch. Place it on your hands like this.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
What?
Your cube is now solved. How insane is that? That is so easy to do, and you don't even have to solve a Rubik's Cube to do it. It comes with all the cubes and instructions and even the cloth. You want one?
Yeah, take my money.
There you go. I will just say as well, you do learn other tricks on there. That's just one routine that you'll be able to do in 5 minutes. There you go. It's the Paradox Cube. Let me grab your chain. So there you go. Now, that was after literally about maybe 20 minutes of practice, right? So it wasn't long at all. And the practice, in reality, you didn't even have to practice it, to be honest. You know, obviously we recommend it, but there's no remembering really stuff. Yeah, super duper easy to do.
And did they teach you, because I've not watched the instructions yet, did they teach you the instant solve at the end?
100%, yeah. So everything you saw in that, you get taught, you know. So that solve, because I literally know nothing about Rubik's Cube. I've never done a trick before, a Rubik's Cube trick before. But yeah, this one, highly, highly recommend. The instructions are really, really well taught. It's very, very clear as well. And like I said, it's a confidence booster because you don't have to know a cube, you know. You don't get all muddled up and think, oh, wait, I've done this, I've done that. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
But if they did want to learn a cube,
yep.
Alakazam Unlimited, there is a cube solving course on there. So
there you go.
Can learn it if you want. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, I do Rubik's Cube Magic at restaurants.
Yep.
I use it as like a B set. So if I have a little bit longer with the table, I will do like a 5-6 minute set.
Yep.
This is going to go straight in because I love the idea of getting one of the kids at the table to try and mix the cube. If he says, oh, I've never solved the cube before, get him to mix it. And then, of course, having it solve at the end. I think that'd be a lovely moment.
It's so good. Now, I heard about this. Sorry to ramble on about this, but it is so good, right? I heard about this in Blackpool, right? Because obviously it was getting killer reactions and stuff. And when someone read out what happened to me, sometimes it happens. You think, okay, they must be missing something. You know what I mean? Something, obviously there's a switch or there's this or there's that, right? It can't be as clean as what they've said. It is as clean as what they said. And I was trying to work it out in my head. I was like, maybe there's like a coating of resin that's twisted and the actual cube isn't moving. It's simpler than that and it's cleverer than that and it's better than that. Yeah. It literally is. You give yourself a spectator a cube, they mix it up. When you lift the cloth off, it's solved. It's so good.
So let's talk about the person. So who is it best for?
To be fair, good for anyone. You know, good for a worker because it happens in a spectator's hands. It's not a card trick. It's not a coin trick. It's very different. It can be a beginner. If you've never done a trick before, you can easily do this trick. Nice. There's no sleight of hand required for it. And even a solve, you don't have to do an instant solve. You can just say, now it's a mixed up cube, but if we snap our fingers, we should just be able to twist, 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 and it's solved. So you don't even have to do an instant solve if you don't want. So yeah, perfect for anyone, perfect for really anywhere, especially parlour. I reckon it'd be good. Yeah,
well, that's what I was going to say. So I like that there's not many Rubik's Cubes where they are just as effective in close-up and stage. So I love the idea of using this at restaurants. Yeah. But I also quite like the idea of then matching a mixed up cube as well, which of course you can do. It's not just the solving.
100%.
It is matching two mixed cubes. So I quite like on stage, two people underneath the cloth, nice and plays massive to a big audience.
Oh, honestly, it's very, very clever. Really, really well made. You get loads in there. You obviously get the cloth as well as the Rubik's Cubes. So yeah, I highly recommend Paradox Cube. And the price as well. I mean, some Rubik's Cube stuff, quite fairly they're expensive tricks normally. This one literally is less than 50 quid. It's brilliant. Yeah. It's so good.
Bargain.
Yeah, highly recommend it. Henry Harris always does good stuff. And when it's a collab with him and Crazy Sam, you know it's going to be good. So that is Crazy Sam and Henry Harris's Paradox Cube. Very, very highly recommend that. Right, the next item we're going to take a look at is Stab in the Dark. Now, this is so fun. We had a lot of requests to get these in stock, and finally we've had a play with it, and it is killer in it.
It is so good. If you're a stage or parlour performer, this is something that you really need to look at. I think it's so clever.
100%. Now, let's take a look at a performance of it, and then we'll chat about it after.
I've got £40 and I want a stage or parlour trick.
Okay, it's a slightly bigger trick then. We've just had these in stock. This is Stab in the Dark. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is exactly what you're after. Trust me on that. So, super duper easy to do. I'll show you it right now. Now, it uses one of these. I'm not going to say what it is for the video, but you guys know what that is. Okay. And it uses a book. Now, this is a famous book. You know what this book is?
Yep, I've heard of it.
Have you read it?
I have, yeah.
Have you? Did you enjoy it?
It was good.
Okay, I'm not going to quiz you on it because you might get a bit nervous. However, I will show you. Check this out. All the pages in the book obviously are different, all right? Now, apparently it's a lovely read. We're going to try it in just a moment. But we're going to try something before that.
Okay.
As I run my finger up the side here, just say stop for me.
Stop.
There, you sure?
Yep.
Okay. Take a look at the page number up there. Remember that page?
Yep.
You got it? Okay, fantastic. Now we're going to try something. Put your hands out like this. You're going to take hold of the book and hold it up there, right? Perfect. A bit closer to you. Perfect. Okay, now... Let's do it. Watch. I'm going to stab the book. Ready?
Oh, God.
I know, be careful. 1, 2. All the way through.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'll take it back. Watch this. Ready? Watch. 1, 2. Now, I stabbed it all the way through. You remember your page number, right?
Yep.
Okay, watch. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, we can rip out one page from the book. You can see it there all the way through. We can rip out one page from the book. Do you remember your page number?
Yep.
Was that the one?
Yep, 56.
Look at that. That is unbelievable. You can keep that as a souvenir. And it's so easy to do. It's £40. You get everything you need. And it's absolutely unbelievable. So easy to do as well. Nice, isn't it?
Take my money.
Thank you so much. Also, I will just say, once you've done it once, you can do it again another 50 times. Okay, so there you go. That was Stab in the Dark. Now, I will just say, whenever we're performing these videos, they are for socials. So we do them straight to camera. We do them streamlined down. Obviously, if you're performing out and about, you can get so much more mileage about any of the effects you see us talk about on the review show. But you can see there what the effect is, how strong it is, how easy it is to perform, and what it looks like from a spectator's point of view. Right?
Yeah, and in terms of what you get in the box as well, you get a ton of stuff. When you open it up, I mean, you can see the packaging there, and that isn't like loads of foam in there or anything like that. It's literally just full up of stuff. So you get 50 of them in there ready to go. It's super easy to set up. So it takes minutes to set up. In fact, the instructions are super in depth, but they don't go on forever. I think they're about 40 minutes. So
Nice.
gets to the point. It means you're not sitting through loads and loads of different handlings and stuff. It literally shows you that. That being said, there are different handlings on the instructions if you want to do it in different scenarios. The way that we set it up was actually the advanced way of setting it up. So there's a quicker way of setting it up if you want to.
And that
so
won't
there
even
is a
long.
more advanced way of doing it. Yeah. So it literally takes, I would say, maybe a minute to set up each time. Obviously, you do have to set it up each time. You're not using a new book every time, so you don't have to worry about buying loads of books and carrying loads of books. You're still using the same book. The quality of the book as well.
Oh, it's phenomenal, yeah.
It's a really very, very well-made prop, I would say.
And the fact is, like, with an effect like this, you're not going to be instantly repeating it all the time anyway. No. But that being said, it's nice to know that if you get it, it's not going to be I've got to do this, now I've got to do that, now I've got to do that, because it'll put you off doing it. Whereas this is literally reset super duper quick. Literally, you get everything you need in a box to perform it. Just apply your own knife, obviously. But yeah, it's so good. It's so strong and it's so different as well. And a little bit dramatic.
Yeah,
it's
very dramatic.
isn't it? Yeah, it's...
This is like if you do weddings and you want a stand-up piece, this would be a great stand-up piece. Also, just a top table piece.
Yes.
So if you're at a wedding and you want to do a top table, or if you're a corporate and you've got like the big CEO or whatever, this would be a great thing to get that. The drama of it, the knife coming out as well.
Yeah.
You could do a silly version as well. It doesn't have to be a knife. If you use your imagination, I'm sure you could come up with lots of different things to put into it. But yeah, I think it's a phenomenal trigger. I think it's really, really cool.
It's really, really good. So it's good for, again, anyone, A lot of the effects we're talking about are simple to perform, but super duper strong. So again, if you want it to be, this could be your first trick.
It's nearly self-working.
Yeah, and I was going to say, the price point on this is phenomenal. For what it is,
my God, it's
I don't know how
ridiculous.
it's that cheap.
Yeah,
it's like 40 quid or something. This at least could be £70 for what it is. It's so good. So yeah, highly, highly recommend it. Good for anyone. Good for if you're performing to your family at Christmas or friends, at parties, house parties. But also, any professionals out there, it's nice just keep in your bag. Literally, if you've got an Alakazam worker's bag, it'll fit in the top section of that. You've got a stand-up piece there. Just keep a knife in that top bag and you're good to go, If
keep it on a bookshelf, like you just said, at a house. You could keep that set up, ready to go. And you've got a great little piece of magic for when your friends come over or group of people come over.
And like you were saying, there's nothing to remember. So it can be on your shelf for literally a year. When someone points it out, you'll know what to do straight away because you don't have to really remember anything. No. So yeah, it's so good for anyone. And I can't get my head around the price point. It's such a good price point.
Yeah, I think we worked it out earlier. It works out like 70p a refill, a go.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is just crazy.
And
it's
this
ridiculous.
and it's a big part in your act, For something to be that dramatic, that visual, like it plays huge, and that cheap for each performance is hard to find.
Yeah, if you think about the price of other book tests, I mean, this is sort of not a book test, sort of is.
Yeah.
I would say there's more to this than a book test because it's more than just revealing a word.
Yes.
It's more about the being able to stab through the book and tear out that one page.
It's magic as well.
It is. It's almost like a card stab.
Yeah.
But with a book test thrown in.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that's if you've got a big stage piece, if you're a compare as well, what a brilliant trick as a compare piece.
Yeah.
It would be such a good piece.
That's a great chat actually. Yeah, as a compo piece, I think it's phenomenal.
70p a go. It's mad, isn't it?
So yeah, highly, highly recommend Stab in the Dark. It's phenomenal, super easy to do. You'll literally be doing it in minutes. Really, really effective. Completely different from other stuff I'm probably sure you're performing anyway. So yeah, very different, very cool. Plays big, packs small, bish bash bosh.
Perfect,
isn't it? It's good, isn't it? It is sick. It's wicked. It's really, really good. You're gonna love it if you pick it up. Now, the final product we're going to be talking about is this bad boy. Now, there was a bad boy earlier on. There's a couple of bad boys in this mix.
Well, we said they're all bad boys now.
They're all bad boys.
They are all bad boys.
All of these are bad boys, right? But anyway, this is a really, really good one. It's a random card generated by Prace and Plain Sight Magic. It's super duper strong. Honestly, it's brilliant. So clever. And a lot cleverer than I thought originally. Isn't it?
Well, I think we should watch the performance because I think when you watch the performance... Let's just watch your performance, then we can talk about it after.
Lovely.
I've got £40 and I want an easy magic trick.
An easy magic trick. Have you ever done a trick before?
No.
Okay, this one you'll love. It's so easy to do, and you'll be able to do it in 5 seconds, okay? Now, I've got a prediction, and it's called Random Card Generator. Do you want to see it?
Yep.
Perfect. Now, it uses this. So, it's a card that has all the card values on it, so ace all the way through to king, and the 4 suits, all right? Now, it's used to pick a random card. So, take a hold of it. You can see it's perforated. Start ripping it up for me. So, obviously, 1 piece per square. So, give it a rip. Perfect. Now, the reason I do this is because a lot of the time, whenever I perform a trick, someone will name a card like the Queen of Hearts. And I say, well, I bet everyone names that card. And sometimes there are common cards. So rip them again so they're in squares.
Okay.
And once you've done them in squares, chuck them in the glass. There's nothing inside there. The reason we do this, like I said, is so that it is completely random and not the same card is named or chosen every time. Okay? So, perfect. And now we're going to start to shake up the pieces in the glass in just a second. And this is how we're going to randomly pick our playing card. Now, I want you to remember that's been on the table the whole time, okay? Perfect. There we go. Look, now I don't want to touch anything, all right, in case you think I'm doing anything dodgy. So, once they're all ripped, put your hand over top and shake up the glass. You're going to tip them out, and any that are face down we'll get rid of. I don't want to touch any. Whoa, that was a big one. So, get rid of any of the red pieces, the ones that are face down. I'm not touching anything. Remember that, okay?
Yep.
So, the remaining pieces, place back in the glass for me.
Yep.
And give it a mix. Oh, wow, you're doing well. So, look, we've got one suit left, so we know it's a diamond, all right? So I'm going to place that over here. Yep. The rest of the values place inside the glass. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Yeah, give them a mix. And let's have a look. Oh, there you go, look. 7 of diamonds. Now, that was completely random, all right? Had it had fallen in a different way, it would have been a different playing card.
Yeah.
That's been on the table the whole time, my prediction.
Yeah.
If that was your card.
No way.
Check this out. It is actually your card. Now, obviously, you want to see more proof, right? So check this out. Look, on my back, I made a prediction before we started. It is your 7 of diamonds. Now, this is so good. It comes with everything you need to perform the trick, and it's so easy to do. It comes with full video instructions and loads of these. You want one?
Yep, take it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Remember, so easy to do. I guarantee you'll be doing it in 1 second.
So, what I was going to say beforehand is, lots of people have mentioned this on the podcast. So, Desert Island Tricks, this has ended up being in people's 8th best tricks that they've ever picked.
That's crazy, yeah.
Well, considering it's such a new
that's what I was
trick,
going to say. It's insane.
and lots of people said that they saw it at Magic Live last year and it fooled them. And that's because you may have an idea of what's going on there.
Yeah.
And I think that's what everyone said. They know something that's going on, but they don't know how it was achieved.
Yes.
So you are literally handing them this prop. They are doing everything completely hands off. You can be, if you're a performer that likes to do stage performances, maybe you don't want to get spectators up every time, which is one of the things that we try and think about when we're putting stage performances together. So you can literally hand this to someone in the audience. You don't have to get them up. They can do everything down by where they are. And then, of course, you've got your miracle. Everything's completely hands off.
It's so good. And the fact that it's all built within this, literally that. So that can just stay in your wallet. You know exactly what the card's going to be. It's not the same card every time as well. But you know exactly what the card's going to be. So you can put your prediction anywhere. If you're at the pub, literally, you take it out, you can write on the bottom of the beer mat. You know, I mean, that would absolutely fool them. If you've, whilst your mate's gone to the toilet, right underneath his coaster, whatever, 7 of diamonds in our case. And when he gets back, do that to him. It's insane. It's so clever. It's so strong. It makes sense. It's easy to follow. You don't touch anything.
Well, really well made.
Really well made. And you don't touch anything. All right. So there's no switching involved.
Nope.
There's no ditching involved. It's just super duper clever. Your spectator literally does everything.
Yeah. And like you say, the fact that this just sits in your wallet and you're ready to go any time as well, it makes it the pretty much, I know, EDC. It is like the ultimate everyday carry, right? No. Shove that in your wallet. You don't need to have a deck of cards and you're ready to go.
100%. Yeah. No, it is one that's got a lot of people talking about it, and for good reason. You know, it's super duper simple, so a beginner could do it. Where you can do it literally anywhere, you know, whether you're literally down the pub with your mates.
Well, it's a beginner trick, but it's also a professional's trick.
There
are lots of big pros out there doing this now.
Yeah, so whether you're just performing to friends and family, whether you're doing it at gigs, because you do get different cards in there, so it's not going to be the same card at every table, which is great. Whether you're performing at parlour, stage, any environment is perfect, completely hands-off, very falling, and I know you're going to be enjoying it when you perform it because you can really get creative with your card reveals.
What did I say first thing this morning when I found out you had it in?
It literally went, oh God, no way, you got them in, I have too.
Yeah.
We got the UK and European exclusive, I think, on it as well, which is really,
great,
really cool.
Which is really good.
We love Jeff's stuff. We always try and get it in, and we're so happy that we managed to get this one in as well. So yeah, highly recommend Random Card Generator. Just get a pack, keep one in your wallet. You know what the card is ahead of time. Just keep it for a fun performance. Very cool. So there you have it. 3 awesome effects we've spoken about on the review show. Highly recommend all of them. And I will just say, we had a message the other day about negative reviews.
Yes.
Doing negative reviews. Now, the reason why we don't do negative reviews is because we'll look at a product. If we don't like it, we're not going to do a review on it because what's the point? You guys want to see stuff that you're going to use, enjoy, and perform. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch. I like golf. I'm not going to watch a video on the worst golf club in the world, am I? So
No.
I'm not going to buy it. I want to see what the best ones are, the best tricks on the market, the ones that are going to appeal to me, and think, do you know what? I want to put that in my act. So just to let you guys know, that is why we focus on good effects.
Yeah,
and
I
pick
think
good
it's
effects.
better to bring the best things. If the amount of times that I'm at a convention and someone says, "Oh my god, have you seen this trick? It's so good." That's the trick that I want to go and see.
Yeah.
If someone comes up and you say, "Have you seen that trick?"
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go up and see that trick. I care about the ones that I like. Stab in the dark. Likelihood is I'm going to pick one of them up and have it ready for if I need to fill a space in a show or do a parlor piece. Then it's there ready to go. We don't need to highlight negative things. We need to find the good magic. And start highlighting that really.
100%. So I just wanted to clear that up pretty much. But yeah, the effects we've spoken about anyway have all been phenomenal. It's been Crazy Sam's Paradox Cube, which is phenomenal. Stab in the Dark, which is insane. Jamie, the one you've picked up 2 of straight away.
Random card generator.
Yeah, it's so good. They're all brilliant. But guys, let us know what you want to see reviewed next week. Comment down below what you guys want to see. And also like this video and subscribe if you want to see more magic content, whether it be performances, trailers, reviews, you name it, we'll bring it to you. So guys.
And as a little aside, we've actually got someone coming into the Alakazam studio next month to do a studio live.
Oh, there you go. Very exciting.
Dan Chard is coming in. So you
Yes.
can see the trailer now. The trailer is up for you to check out. Now, if you're a member of Alakazam Unlimited, you know what these are about because we had 2 last year with Simon Lipkin. So they are mini academies. So think of it like a mini academy. You can talk and interact. We get so many people logging on live.
It's crazy.
So it's a bit of a little party as well. And Daniel Chard, if you know him, is a phenomenal card performer. Not just card magic, but he is coming in to show us what you do when someone hands you a deck of cards and says, "Show me a trick."
Which is so important because that happens a lot, and a lot of people, including myself, sometimes get a bit caught in the headlights because you think, I don't know what to do. I wish I had a routine that was my go-to, bang, you know?
And he's going to show you some incredible magic as well. Now, the amazing thing is, how much is it?
It's included in your monthly fee, so £4.99.
That's it. They don't have to pay any more.
No extra for studio lives, for lessons, for courses, for Wayne Dobson shows.
Wait, what about Sleight School?
No extra.
No extra?
If they want to learn Sleight of Hammer cards, they don't need to pay anything extra.
What about if I wanted to watch Wayne Dobson's old TV shows?
Oh, that one is an additional charge of nothing.
Of nothing?
Nothing.
An additional charge of nothing?
Flat fee, $4.99 per month gives you access to every single piece of content on the Unlimited platform, including Unlimited exclusives, which are routines only available to learn on the platform.
And it's nearly a third of the entire content of the site is now original content.
That's incredible. But yeah,
which is mad.
We keep adding to it, guys. So honestly, if you're not a member of Unlimited, you do not know what you're missing out on. You get a 7-day free trial. Check it out. If you've got any questions about it, let us know. But I reckon soon we'll maybe do like a night at Unlimited and we'll do a proper talk through this and that to show it off because it's so good. Every magician should be on it. It's phenomenal.
Well, I tell you what, editor me, who is now editing this video, I'm going to put the Dan Chard advert at the end of here.
Do it.
So that you can see what it's about and you can get excited for it.
Lovely. Right, so guys, sign up to Unlimited if you haven't done so already, and we will see you guys next time on the Alakazam Review Show. Adios.
Hi Alakazam, this is Daniel Chard here, really excited to announce my upcoming live lecture for the Alakazam Unlimited platform. As a magician, one of the things that you'll be able to resonate with is when you're just walking along every day, you've got all of these tricks ideas bubbling in your mind. But as soon as someone hands you a deck of cards, you're instantly going to go, oh, what do I perform? The lecture is called When Someone Hands You Their Deck. So I'm going to be teaching some of my favourite effects that are audience tested, ones that I use in my regular work, and also some amazing effects that my friends have let me share. These are tricks that don't require a lot of setup. If they do require any, it can be done very easily and in front of people in a non-suspicious manner. This is going to be updated on the Alakazam Unlimited platform for $4.99 as part of your membership. That will be added for you to refer back to again and again and again. And I want this to become like your Bible for easy and strong tricks. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you on April 29th at 7 PM for the live lecture. See you then. Peace.